Hello, I'm Matt from Ludochrono, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Last Message, which is a deduction party game for 3 to 8 players, ages 8 and up, and it plays for around 15 minutes. This game is all about the players who are either detectives or a victim or a criminal. The criminal has killed the victim and the victim has left a last message written or drawn, and the criminal is going to try to cover their tracks by erasing some of that message. And the detectives try to find where the criminal is on a board, which is full of images. There is a screen, and the screen is going to be in front of the players. We're going to have on one side of the screen the detectives, and on the other side the victim and the criminal. So first and foremost, the criminal is going to point themselves on this smaller version of the picture as a character. So for example, I'm going to be this jolly fellow, so I'm going to point it here because it's a bit bigger. So it's a guy with a hat. He's happy with a drink in hand and strolling leisurely. So that's me, the criminal. Then the victim will have a send timer to draw things and write things. So you will do so with a dry eraser marker, and you can draw and or write, but you cannot write the same thing twice or draw the same thing twice. That's the only rule to it. And you can obviously go over the lines. So you will have a send timer to do so, and at the end you will have like probably that kind of a picture. So in this case I drew like an arrow, I wrote drink, I have a glass, I have a bottle and a hat. That's what I did in my send timer. And then the criminal is going to erase a certain number of spaces depending on the round of the game. On the first round, they are going to remove 5 spaces. So for example, they are going to remove this one and this one. And now we had drink, it becomes ink. That's very convenient. So we have 2, and we'll do 3, 4, and then 5. So as you can see, the message is a bit more muddled and it's difficult to read. And now this message goes to the detectives. And the detectives will have time to reflect and think about that message, and they will want to point at one character on the map. If it is the criminal, the detectives and the victim win. Otherwise, we continue playing for another round with another board, and the criminal will have to erase one less square, one less space. And this is very important because the clues are going to accumulate, and the victim may try to give more precise clues to have the detectives zoom in on the right criminal. And the game will end if the criminal is detected, if the criminal is pointed out, or if we play through the 4 rounds of the game. If we play the 4 rounds of the game and that the criminal is not found, the criminal wins and the rest of the players are going to lose. So that's it for the base game of Last Message. Obviously, you have more than one image. As you can see, you have like 6 images, and there are several game variants that make the game more complicated for the victim and detectives. That's it for Last Message. So this is a game in which you try to either convey a message as the victim, or you try to cover your tracks and erase the right parts of the message, or you try to detect what is said. Now, bye-bye. See you on Ludochrono.